Welcome. Glad that you made it so far. We would like now to start the fourth and final session of today. Maybe we can put the next slide so we have the title. Well, the title anyways is going to be Beyond the Plate, Future Approaches for and Requirements for a Personalized Public Health Century. My name is Stefan Kamsov. Most of you know me through my countless email exchanges with you. I'm here together with my colleague Camila Masri. We are both from UFIC, the European Food Information Council. And this session, we will have the aim to extract a little bit the lessons learned, opportunities, but also face towards the challenges that personalized nutrition has in front. We want to dig a little bit deeper into special areas in our panel discussion. But before we go into that panel discussion, we have a short kickoff introduction presentation. I'm very happy to introduce now the moderator of the last session. So I think that's like a good overlap here. So welcome everybody again, Darius Aurel Frank from the Aarhus University. He is an assistant professor specialized in life with technology, and he has presented his work in Nature, Human Behavior and conferences worldwide, and led consumer studies in the Stance4Health project. Darius, the stage is yours.
Thanks. So I'm waiting for the next slide to appear. Yes, so I have the pleasure to introduce this exciting panel discussion we're going to have with a short and hopefully provoking introduction talk. So that's why I thought, okay, what can we, if we talk about the future, because now in the previous 3 sessions this morning and also this afternoon, we learned all about how does the iDiet work, this particular EU project, so the mechanisms behind it, the algorithms, the app itself and so on, but what will the future look like? And the one people that are not inside the room but maybe viewing this at home are the consumers. And those are the people who will ultimately judge whether this great and awesome invention that we talked about today will become an innovation later on when it is introduced to a market. So I posed this title, Is the World Ready for the iDiet? And I hope we'll have a very lively discussion afterwards. So what I mean with is the world ready for the iDiet? I mean, are consumers ready to adopt an application that is supposed to facilitate their personal health through nutritional guidance? And there is the good, the side with the good, such as that the iDiet is a revolutionary innovation in health and nutrition. It is a mobile app that utilizes advanced artificial intelligence algorithms. It provides users with highly personalized dietary recommendations, and these are tailored to their unique needs, preferences, and goals, which helps them to then reach those goals, their personal goals, much more efficient and also more sustainable. This is all the good about this. And it has the potential to revolutionize the way people approach their lives and diets in a more sustainable lifestyle. There's also the bad or the challenging part about it. And that is actually related to consumers' concerns related to reliance on artificial intelligence or on algorithms. May they be based on apps or chatbots these days. Furthermore, they may question the effectiveness of the iDiet app, as this depends on the user engagement and adherence with the guidance. So if you don't follow the steps on a daily basis, well, then you may even have adverse outcomes. And so the challenge is for individuals, this is a particular challenge for individuals who struggle with, for instance, self-discipline, or they find it effortful to use an app on the daily basis to facilitate their food decisions, which are quite habitual. And mind that we are in a world with an increasing complexity and so little time to make these decisions. Now, there's also a risk related to users neglecting the true value that is provided by the nutritional advice. And as I said, with potentially adverse outcomes when it comes to their dietary choices. So the grand challenge here is how will consumers respond to the iDiet and its app? And what are the most relevant service aspects to consider? And how can the iDiet effectively adapt to diverse needs, if there are any? And my colleague Klaus Grunert already presented some results of our study because, well, we are consumer researchers, so why not ask the consumer? And we did that, and what I'm showing next are responses, 36,000 choices they made on the service aspects related to the iDiet app. And this is the summary here. I tried to take out all the sciencey and p-values and whatnot, but give you a good digestible synthesis of these results. And so what I'm proposing or want to discuss is that there may not be the one consumers, but different consumer segments. And actually what we find is there's two smaller segments, roughly 22% each, that have a reluctance to adopt an iDiet app. And one is related primarily to the reluctance towards artificial intelligence versus getting nutritional advice from from a health expert, like a doctor. And for the others, it is the method of providing the input to the personalized nutrition app, and that is the microbiome. So I named these the analog and the skeptical. Luckily, though, there is a larger segment of consumers, 56%, who we see are potentially quite favorable to the idea of managing their personal diets through an app. And those greatly value the personalization aspect about an app, having a low effort in making this choice quick and easy, and then being assisted not by a doctor, not by an AI, but by the combination of both. And this is something they value and they are ready to pay for. So brief outlook into the future. The iDiet will likely never be for everyone, but it is for the majority of people, it evidently is. However, reluctance towards artificial intelligence is what we see stands right now in the way of uniquely personalized health services for the masses. There's something we can't overcome yet, and that is humans' trust in humans, luckily. But when we want to transition towards something that can be delivered at a cheaper price to the masses, highly individualized, then we have the technology for that, because that is the app that we developed or tested. But facilitating trust into that app is going to be a challenge. So time will ultimately tell the success of the iDiet. But in my opinion, success starts with awareness of the problem and discussion of potential solutions. So the success starts today with us here at the final conference in Brussels, discussing this matter and providing potential solutions to that. And finally, personalized nutrition has the potential to facilitate health and sustainability at the same time. And with that, I'm ready to kick off the panel discussion. Thanks.
All right. Thank you very much, Darius. If you want, please already take a seat.